Kasiloys, and welcome to another edition of CDN Sportstalk. I'm Brian Ochoa. Kumusta man mo from the past week? I hope everything's fine. Busy sa Garbo last week, so I hope you enjoyed our coverage of the Garbo sa Cebu. Anyway, before we start our show, special guests again today, mga banggiitan na mga modern sports daw niya siya. Diba? Kini, malingaw di ako anak ang topic. I'm sure malingaw di ako anak ang Bryce, shout out. So, before we start, again, please do follow our social media pages, CDN Digital at Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube, and we have channels at Viber, WhatsApp, and Telegram. We're everywhere. And for the latest news and features among mga guests and our previous guests, we're at cdn.ph, everything Cebu and beyond na dito. So thank you very much to our followers also, the 2.7 million followers sa Facebook. We're number one. Dugay-dugay na gid. Thank you very much. So without further ado, we welcome UCLM na Esports. What do you have? Ano ba? Anyway, yeah. Welcome to CDN Sportstalk UCLM. They're the champions of the CISAFI E-League,
Esports League,
Valorant. So there too, we'll talk about that later on. Kumusta? Before I start, tagsa-tasa sa mo introduce yourself. Pinakagwapo pa doon. Bitaw. Introduce yourselves. Pero di na ako ma-murder yung name. Sige.
I'm Mark Libre Canton, also known as Punch, the team captain of the UCLM.
Yung captain.
I am Ramis Magaso, the coach of the Valorant Esports team, also from UCLM.
Okay, my name is Paul Esco. I am the Esports coordinator for UCLM.
Alright, welcome to CDN Sportstalk. First time, hopefully not the last time. We will keep on having you. It's sunod because I understand you were the preseason champions,
Yes.
correct? So, ang regular season will start, kano sa man?
Next year.
I think it would be January next year.
So late day.
Late.
It always starts with basketball sa September,
yes,
right?
yes.
And then volleyball and then the rest will follow. So the champions of last season was USJR. Both Valorant and
For MLBB, I think it was San Carlos.
San Carlos.
USC.
So in your placing last year was
Last year was not really good for UCLM, no. But we were the first season 1 champion for MLBB also. So last year, it was a whirlwind of mga events. So unfortunately, we just landed 4th place in Valorant. Then for our MLBB team, wala po siya nakasulod for last year.
For a good sign this season, do you think? Because champions sa pre-season, murag kamo na with being the champions, murag tanaw nila team to beat ba mo or something? How does that feel sa inyo? Like,
Kanang happy pud kay sa kahago pud na mo as a team kay mura siya nabayaran kay dili sad lalim ang practice like every day summer to summer kay wala may vacation kay sige ra mag-practice.
We'll break it down sa for some of us who don't know, especially me, kaya lagi akong anak and that generation may mga kusog kayo. The CISAFI Esports League divide into two, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
two games.
two
We have
games.
the Mobile Legends Bang Bang or MLBB and we have Valorant.
You are the champions of Valorant.
Yes.
So can you talk a little bit, explain what the Valorant is all about
Okay.
and what's the difference between both?
Okay, basically Valorant is a first-person shooter, no, with a 5-player member per team. So every member has their role. Same goes nga mura gud sa atoy butang og kanang sa basket, di ba? Kung sa basket, lain-lain og players, lain-lain po sila roles. Same with Valorant, every player has their role. So ang goal sa game is to attack attackers and defenders. So basically, if you're the attacker, you need to plant the spike into the enemy's base. No? So spike is like mura siya bomb. Then the defenders will try to defend their base nga dili to ma-plant, or if ma-plant man gani ang bomb, they will be able to defuse it. Then after mid-round, shift na sad sila role. The other team will be the defender, the other team will be the attacker also. Oh. So for ML, mao gyapon sa ML 5 player gyapon, But moto panang lahi ang iyalang
Goal.
perspective. Ang goal is basically attack and defend yapon sa base.
Ah.
5 players gyapon. So mao gyud. Mura gyud siya somehow same as with murag idea of how you play basket. Everyone has their role.
Alright. So sa coach, right? Your coach. Ito ako coach. Naiyan na na level sa kanya. So you coach, how do you coach a team? I mean, you know, kung ba basketball na, dili ka or it happens before the game or during the game?
Before the game and before the day after that, I'll just advise them to, as a coach, I'll just let my players do what they love because they love to play, and as a coach, my role is to pursue them with passion they love, and whenever they practice, I'm just the organizer for their scrimmage of other teams for Valorant to prepare for their next battle.
So mag-scout sa ka?
Yes.
Sa man na-scout from the other team, like ilang style or
Yes, their play style and their position on how they play the game, and we just find a way to counter it.
that falls on you. That's your
Yes, that's the role of a coach.
So sa captain, right?
Yes.
Sa imo, ano sa imong sa team? How do you like you motivate? What's the role of the team captain sa kana na dula?
Kay for me kay ako may kanang idea like in game leader was like kung sa duwa pa kay ako mo shot call sa in game kay since ako may ni duwa pod kay ako mo shot call like on how kana unsay positioning dapat namo unsa na mo pag defend sample if attacking me unsa mo pag need nga mo buto ang spike mao.
So it's like coach during the game.
Yeah,
right?
but inside the game.
Inside the game, yeah. So okay. Shout out to Dale Rosal, our sports correspondent who writes about this. He has some questions here. Mas mga hilig na yung mga questions. Sa maos yun sa chat si Dale.
Okay.
So he has a question here. What makes first is how long have you been together as a team?
For as a team namo sa UCLM kay at least 2 years, murag 2 years na captain kay nagsugod kami padong sugod sa Sisafi. Kanya na entrance sa school like munid na mo compete kay if ever kasi mo daw kay may represent sa school niya mo to na champion ni sa entrance niya kami ni Lion Sisafi.
And what makes your team unique among others? Ikaw coach.
What makes our team unique is that I see the discipline that they have in themselves, and when they play the game, they just really they have the hunger for it to play the game.
Oh, right. Hunger. So you have something to add.
Basically, experience-wise, so the advantage of us in UCLM is muraganig we are the center in Mandaue and Cebu. Mandaue and Lapu-Lapu. Then mostly there are so many good players in Lapu-Lapu, even in Cebu, even in Liloan, daghan gyud. So the good thing is we come together, especially on intramurals, lingaw jud kay among mga competitions kay ngadto mga top players from the other barangays mag-abot ngadto. Then that's the time that we usually pick up the players for our team. So naka-challenge lang jud is they have the skill already, kamao gyud sila in every area kung asa ilang role kamao gyud sila na. The challenge here is usually the chemistry na sad o communication.
Yeah.
Kay
It's
communication
important,
is very important.
yeah.
Yes.
Because again, you're a team. It's not just kay mayo ko or it has to work like as a team good.
Regardless if bisag you are one of the best players, if your other members are not really that good, it's murag dili pud gyapon siya kuan. Kay it's a team sport man good.
Correct. So I'm gonna ask you this question because you're mentioning that daghan kay good players everywhere, like in the north, in Lapu-Lapu, all over, and we just don't see them that much now because it's not as popular. Let's say like basketball, na makita nyo na to sa mga streets and all this. Come on, you play sa mga. Where do you play?
House.
It's like because it's just interconnection.
Yes.
How is the esports community sa Cebu?
Actually, the esports community, especially mga starting way back last year, we usually saw daghan na jud og mga collegiate competitions.
Which is good, no?
Which is really good. Then even the different mga local government units na nanay mga kanang barangayan nga competition. napoy mga kanang city-wide nga
Yeah,
competitions.
I noticed that.
Then,
Sa among barangay sa ibabaw
Oh.
estansya, sa last fiesta, nasad me.
Oo.
Nasad me. Ako, anak lagi, join.
Yeah.
Si Kadawag.
Oh, I think ng esports scene right now is really growing that fast, no? Even recently lang last week, UAP concluded the UAP Esports. Then muna so many people are really excited about esports right now kaya di ba? Mas naganahan sila, it's because karon ang kadang upcoming katong esports Olympics. I think it was going in Abu Dhabi if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So muna murag kuan na dili lang gid siya typical na lang game nga anang just go at home, play the game and muna for just leisure. Karon it's already considered as a competitive na gyud nga type of sport.
Yeah. So what can you say sa mga message sa parents? Sometimes mga parents don't understand, but sometimes mga parents will say, sige lang kaglingkod din, sige lang kaglingkod.
Wala itog.
Ay, ko anada. Mulay tug. Yeah. So ikaw nagkatawa mo ka. So what's your kamu daw, I wanted to answer this. What's your message sa mga parents na who say, oh, wala na niyo mapuslan ang hindi niyo mapuslan ang kanang esports. Sige.
Kan. Shout out ko sa mama papa dahil
Tinod ba? Nagka-game ginawa ta no. I mean, ako mo I'm on the other side of that. No? Ako masitig badlong sa akong Pero sige daw, how would you convince me to say, uy, ayaw, okay.
Kan.
Esports, it's esports.
ay saman. Hadlok
Hadlok din.
pa nang shout out lang ko sa mama ug papa nga naningkamot pud nga para mapaswela po ko pero mao pud like I love esports sad then don't worry, di na ko biyan ako pag-eskwela.
So that's important thing, di ba? Hindi mo that may balance lang. Ikaw.
Shoutout sa mga papa day.
Shout out lagi dayon muna.
Shoutout sa mga papa nga patugon kog sayo kay makadaot dos mata ang kuan pagduwa. But ay kabalaka mapa kay nadyo na ipadulngan ang duwa pero still consistent ka mo sa pag-eskwela.
Yeah, so there should be a balance lang.
Yes.
That's the important thing.
Time
so
management.
it's just like other sports, diba? Like other sports you go practice, you play games, diba? So nowadays accepted na ang esports as a sport, diba? It's already acknowledged worldwide. So here another question from Dale. What makes Valorant fun to play compared to other multiplayer first-person shooter games? Mura ko correct sa? Ano sa kukibaw yun? Thanks, Dale. Sige, what makes it fun to play then?
Okay. Basically what makes it fun to play it's because compared to other first person shooter manggod like CS:GO or Counter-Strike is mainly focused on shooting manggod no sa aim gyud nimo, but for Valorant manggod nam go character skills abilities ang every character which can make the game more dynamic no dili lang siya yung plain nga other game like Call of Duty or Counter-Strike where is mainly for shooting lang yun. So nice skill
Sige, ikaw, what can you say about it? Yeah, sige.
Ikaw mo.
Ay, kamuta pa talo. Sige, what makes it fun? Kasi gadwa man gid mo.
I think what makes the Valorant fun is the bonding of the players. Whenever you play a solo, it's different than playing a 5-man because there is communication within the team and it makes it more fun because you plan, you strategize, you attack, and that's it.
Fun. It's fun to play kay especially nga ko mga barkada kay mao jay first pod nga nagtudlo po na ako ganang into Valorant then mao to like lingaw siya bisag binuntag kay bisag kasama sa mama padayon ng gyapon.
Alright, sige. Anyway, Lisan, you mentioned kanina UAP na and so and the sports growing and in the Cebu community it's growing, you know, we have a lot of good players. The question is do you think Cebuanos have the edge over UAP? You know, how do you think will we fare against other?
Yeah, I think kumingon kag ito lesson as a Bisaya or a Cebuano, we're very competitive, di ba? So our team for MLBB won the anyway first placer in the nationals last month sa Smart Giga Arena. Then even even other universities from UBelt sa Manila would communicate to us and have scrims or practices. Even mga kanang exhibition matches. And good thing is we win most of the games mapud.
ang nito nino kay if you kanang manghanggat duwa di na mo kila
Oh,
di
no
sila-
need. No need na nga kanang kinanglan pa mo biyahe dito
Oh, yeah,
kay
correct.
unlike other
Pero
sports.
who started ano ba first sa mga esports leagues? Did you start it first or sila una?
Actually, Susafi started first.
Ah, okay.
UAP started just last week pa lang ilang first
Ah,
season.
really?
Oo.
So, shout out
ah,
to si Safi
oh.
Shout out to si Safi.
So we started here first.
Sir Boy,
Oh.
di ba? Sir Boy Chicken Hoy. Good job. At least, di ba? Na,
Oh. So we're season 3 na good. So 3 years
Season
ahead.
Di ba? So,
Mhm.
good job siguro. It's something to be proud of.
Yes, yes.
Di ba? Kaysa sa country, I mean, you know, UAP is very well known. And then, kita man din ang una sa ano. So, how do you see the growth of ano? How do you see the growth of the league in the couple of years? Do you think padayon niya siya and ano? How do you think will be able to continue?
I think it is still growing man gyud no. Kay ngano, if you talk about esports man gyud, we just don't talk about the players alone. Naman pud na mga tao sa background like we have the coaches, the analysts, the other people that is in the production that make the esports or the event happen. So mo na we usually think man pud good nga kuan kanang it's about the game itself lang, but it's not really the case nga na no. So even other universities already offered esport courses or anang special programs when related to esports.
The university sa school for esports.
LPU. LPU.
Right now sa within Cebu, I think other universities offer man pero right now in UC wala pa miyan na. But we have
Gusto ng
organization.
support,
But the support is there.
Okay, that's
Uh-huh.
good. It's important. Okay,
Uh-huh.
nice one. I mean, they should be also proud. No? I mean, it's still an accomplishment for, especially that it's part of the si Safi, di ba?
Yeah. Oh, especially no shout out to Attorney Go and Miss Candice. They're
Yes, Miss
really
Candice.
supportive man pud
Miss
yun.
Candice,
Ah.
Attorney Go, one of the well-known schools here in Cebu. Anyway, ang lalimtan niyo yung shoutout and mention, I want you to mention all your teammates. Kaya I believe, daghan mo.
Yes.
So,
daghan.
ano na natin sila, kay,
Isa mo shout out.
as much as we want to accommodate all of them, you know, we can't because, you know, due to the size, but we will give you a chance to say hi to them and it's para ma-acknowledge sila because, again, you won as a team.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Di ba? Sige.
Ikaw lang with the roles.
Yeah.
Shoutout niya ako sa akong mga teammates, especially ni Sam Pino, ni John Raymar, Larisma, Ken Giles Noel, and Louis Labajo, and Justin De Castilla. Shoutout mo diya, pang spila mo karong.
Oh. Your turn.
Shout out sa other team na
Shoutout po sa other team sa UCLM, ang MLBB. Shoutout nilang Marky, shoutout nilang Duyan, shoutout nilang Lai, shoutout nilang Jervan. Shoutout ninyo guys. Padayon lang siya pag-email.
Sige, so anyone else? So, yeah, because we're at the end part of the show, kasi I maybe nasa may gusto i-shoutout sa inyo, friends, family there, and daan naman ka sa school, or do you want to ano pa, or invite them? Are you playing somewhere, or sa I mean, in the off-season, what do you do? Yeah.
Actually there are already naman po yung mga other competitions upcoming no, especially some of them are even on nationals. Like we're preparing for Estudiante Esports.
So when,
And also we're not really specific with the date yet,
okay.
no? But possibly 2 months from now. No, we are also preparing for that. Also the Philippine Collegiate Cup, no. Luckily UCLM's ML have the invitation for the national competition also.
so where can they see one, or like if they want to check out your schedules or your games, where can they watch you from?
Yeah, they can just watch us in the Webmasters page. Also, UCLM Focus. No, shout out to people in UCLM Focus for their support also.
Alright. So, thank you very much. Thank you. I've learned so much. At least din na kayo behind sa mga ano, diba? This words. But I don't know if I'll be able to learn how to play. Pero basta pala eh. No?
Yeah.
Mo,
Daghan man po players nga medyo kuan. It's not really compared to physical sports nga malimit kasi mo physical.
Yeah.
We can still practice. Good.
So, any more pahabol mga shoutouts? Come on.
Shoutout ko ni Den og Sense. Nalimtan ako. Shoutout ninyo ya.
Ikaw.
Shoutout again to my parents and to my girlfriend po.
Kana yung pinaka-importante kay kung dili na lagot ka pag sa
Okay.
show.
Shout out to Sir Sok, our student SAU director, also for our campus academic director, Dean Manya. Thank you for the support, ma'am, and also sir.
Thank you very much again to the UCLM Valorant na team. Do you have a name for your team? Or
We UCLM Webmasters.
Webmasters again.
Yes.
Okay. Webmasters, congratulations again and good luck sa season, although dugay pa, pero sa your coming games, good luck and thank you very much for coming to CDN Digital. And to all of you who watched, thank you very much also. Again, invite mo CDN Digital sa socials. Please like and follow. That's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and X. And then we have channels at WhatsApp, Telegram, and Viber. So in behalf of the CDN Digital crew, we have Aimila Chica, our content producer, and Sir Rick, our managing editor. Please get well soon. I'll see you again next week. I'm Brian Ochoa. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.